All right, so I know you liked that recent episode of The Flash, right? I mean, it was pretty good. Unless you didn't think it was good, because this season has kind of been lacking. I'm not gonna lie, this I haven't been 100% impressed. It's been really hard to bring back the amazement that you felt of, oh my God, Barry Allen's on the television, that you had when season one came out. But this episode was pretty decent. It was actually pretty dope, especially that ending. Oh my goodness, don't even think what this. Oh, it was like it just no, not yet, not. It's not time. I just want to address this real quick. It was awesome that we got to see this whole flashback thing with the Thinker and his wife, and he was still psychotic even when he wasn't the Thinker yet. And it kind of brings up that whole thing. If you watch Supergirl and you saw the Toyman episode with Win, then you know that Win's mom says that Toyman didn't just wake up a killer one day, right? It kind of applies here too. The Thinker didn't just become some crazy, horrible person. He was kind of already terrible. He was kind of originally already not that great a guy. And the flashback was cool, but I mean, that's it. Like I could have done with just 2 flashback scenes. They could have done this whole thing. One where they were in love and then she finds the book. And then another one where she's like, I agree with you. We got to save the world, but not by, I don't know what I'm saying. We got to save the world, but we may have to like do some horrible things we're not ready to do. Like two parts, that would have been fine. Moving on to more important things. Gypsy, Cisco, no. Gypsies, no. Gypsco, what happened? They were so good together, and I just no. Look at the Latinos, and she wears the leather, and his hair is fabulous, and just how could you let this happen? Look at Cisco.
Or I can just stand here and look pretty.
Hey, how could you give that up? I don't understand. And then look at Gypsy. Oh, this was heartbreaking, guys. I wasn't ready for this. First, it's Kara and Mon-El, and now it's Gypsy and Cisco, and I'm just not ready. Why would you do that? My feels. Even the fact that we got to see a quick glimpse of Accelerated Man again wasn't enough to make me feel better. And look at Accelerated Man. It hurt, guys. That was deep. That was a deep cut. I just and oh my, oh. They would have had little vibe babies. Oh my goodness. I'm so sad. I can't handle that right now. Moving on. The episode was actually pretty balanced between all the stuff that was going on. You got to see some stuff with Gypsy and Cisco. Horribly sad. And then you got to see some stuff with Devoe and his wife. Flashbacks, yes. But not only the flashbacks. The stuff that he was doing here was just intense. He's building his new device to try and take over the world. And he's going to do it by turning everybody into cavemen. Okay, I mean, that's terrifying and stuff, but I'm pretty sure Speed Force will save the day. But Devoe is treating his wife terribly. And we've seen this happening. We already knew that he was drugging her. This has been a slope that he's been just freaking snowboarding down at a straight vertical angle. I mean, like just come on. This guy has been doing some messed up stuff. So it wasn't surprising that he did this. It was just surprising that he's taking it this far. He went from drugging her to actively harming her, using his powers that he got to try and bring the Enlightenment, which is a horrible name, by the way. It's not enlightenment when you're going to make everybody stupid. Come on, really? And now he's harming her physically. This is just intense. Yes, don't get me wrong. I love seeing Devoe flaunt his powers, and it makes me think, oh my goodness, look at all those powers he has. Look at all the powers he could have gotten. And then it just makes me feel like my favorite superpower is power absorption. Even though I do love all the other ones, power absorption is still the dopest because you can do so many combinations of things people never thought of. And I'm getting off track. Just, power absorption. But you knew that he completely snapped when he was actually holding her still, making her watch him try to kill Gypsy. And that was, oh my God, she was terrified. I was terrified. Cisco was terrified. For some reason, Caitlin wasn't terrified enough because she should have turned into Killer Frost, but she didn't. But everyone else, totally terrified. And this just hurt me. But you know what? Because she's a strong, independent, something woman, she finally did what she needed to do, and she played Devoe. And she not only did she take his chair, she robbed him. She took that chair. I'm just saying, she took his chair. All right? Even if she did make the chair, that was his. She took it. All right? She took that chair. And she said, you know what? I'm not doing this no more. I'm outie 5,000. That is an outdated reference. I know. Just don't look at me like that. She dipset on that dude. She just freaking, and I loved it. Good for you. Stand up for yourself. All right? Hashtag not anymore his shit. That's not a real hashtag. Don't use that. That's actually horribly worded. I'm not a poet, but good for her. Good for her for leaving Devoe. And yes, it was adorable how Cecile was able to come in and use her weird powers that showed up because of her pregnancy to help Harry. I loved it. I was happy. Harry, you kind of deserve what's happened to you. So Cecile, thank you for coming in. They made Cecile look fun and cool and I just like the character because she's always bubbly, man. I'm getting so off topic with this freaking video. I don't know why. It just made me happy. You know, it's because all I really want to talk about is the end. Dawn Allen shows up. She gives them a little bag and she's like, "Oh, happy baby shower. I don't know who sent it." And then as soon as Iris shows up, did you see? Look at her face. She looks so pissed to see Iris. Tell me that she does not have some problems with Iris. This girl hates Iris a little bit. And you know it. Maybe Iris wasn't a good mom. Maybe this is not Dawn Allen. Maybe this is Jenny Ognats, you know, the daughter of Dawn Allen, not Dawn Allen herself. So, you know, that could definitely be the case. All we know for sure now is, oh my God, she's a speedster. And not only is she a speedster, her lightning is yellow and purple. What? The CW doesn't even care about these colors, man. These colors don't mean nothing. They're just like, what looks dope? Let's just put it on the screen. And then they were like, purple and gold. Why not? So I love these guys so much. This stuff is awesome. But yes, she is a speedster. That means she has to be Dawn Allen or Jenny Ognat. She has to be a relative of Barry and Iris somewhere down the line. Hell, she could even be Wally's daughter at some point in time, because Wally did have kids, in case you guys didn't know that. Wally West, the ginger Wally West, does have kids at some point, and the CW likes to take their own directives, so it could be one of Wally's kids. And maybe Iris wasn't all that loving, and Wally's daughter don't like her, but I still think it's Dawn Allen or Jenny, but I still think it's Dawn Allen or Jenny Ognats. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Stay tuned for the start of the new series later on today. It's called the Remember When series. Trust me, you guys are gonna maybe like it or not. I don't know. I'm not your parents. I can't tell you what to do. But check out more videos here, and there's a button over here somewhere. I'm pointing at it on the screen, but you can't see me. I love you guys. You guys are awesome, and I will see you guys in the next video.